Hello, welcome to another edition of Nayu Sabi TV. I'm your host, Victor. We will be talking about this video that I will soon play. And in the video, this lady was asked, it's a young lady, if your husband wakes you up by 3 a.m. in the morning and begged you to make fresh food for him, would you do it?
If your husband wake up by 3 a.m. and beg you to go make fresh food for him, would you be able to do that?
You know where kitchen day. I be the cutting leg. You should go and drink Godimo. I can't.
Let's pick the emphasis here. The man woke his wife up at 3 a.m. in the morning and requested fresh food. But the request says begged. Emphasis begged. And the lady responded, is anything wrong with his leg? Does he not know where the kitchen is? He should actually go there and get himself a Golden Morn cereal. Okay? So I'm going to ask you all, as a lady, if your husband wake you up by 3 a.m. in the morning and beg you for fresh food, would you go do it for him? Please leave your comments in the comment section, because I would really love to know. Now, let's delve into the video. If it said the man asked impolitely or demanded, I would understand. But he said the man begged. No reasonable man will wake his wife up at 3 a.m. in the morning. I said no reasonable man. Of course, we got some unreasonable ones amongst us, but no reasonable man, unless there are some extenuating circumstances that led to that. Maybe the man was sick. So now, the lady's answer, is anything wrong with his legs? Does he not know where the kitchen is? He should go down and get himself cereal. She didn't even say, why do I have to make fresh food by 3 a.m.? I would just beg that he eats something simpler like cereal, which is the Golden Morn. But her answer was one of complete disrespect. It showed somebody that is not committed to a man. It showed a lot of disrespect. It showed that this lady actually didn't care about that man. That lady didn't care to be in that marriage. Because a reasonable lady would have asked, first, I would like to know with your question, because you know that this question that was just thrown out there, we don't have all the details. So she could have said, okay, let's just look at it this way. Is this man, is anything going on wrong with him? If nothing is going on, I will still beg that I do something simpler. Because why would somebody request fresh food Should never be, I will do it if the man is a good man. I will do it if he shows me love. That is conditional. It should never be like that. You should always be there to serve. And when you serve each other, you will be surprised at the pace the relationship will flow. So now, let's look at it another way. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. What about if that lady had an emergency? Let's say her parents called her. They have an emergency. And she needs her husband to either bring money or go out there with her to see the parents and help out. Will she think it's 3 o'clock in the morning? No. What if that lady's mom or dad is in the house and they put that kind of request by 3 a.m. in the morning? I'm just trying to pull some scenarios here. Will she not go and do it? I bet she will. Some people are just willing to take. They are not willing to give. It's all about what they can get. I bet this is probably the kind of lady that will want a man to move heaven and earth for her. This is probably the kind of lady that will want a man that makes 700,000 to buy an iPhone of 1.6 million naira for her. So now, if the table is turned, will she expect the man to do for her? Okay, now, the man also have to be reasonable. What if the woman have needs? What if is this woman that needs something that time of the night? Maybe she's hungry and she's not able to. Will the man be able to go and do it? Will she be willing to? Because it goes both ways. The two of you are there to serve each other. It's not just one person serving. This is why I said in one of my videos that men as well as women should all learn to cook. It is a very important life skill. And as a man, for instance, if you don't know how to cook, even when your marriage is killing you, you probably will be stuck there because you have no alternative. You need somebody that will provide you food. If you know how to cook, you will easily walk into the kitchen and make food for yourself at times. Okay, some people will say, what if this, because some parts of the world, people don't have a kitchen that is attached to the main house. Some parts of the world, people don't have electricity 24/7. So the lady might be scared by 3 a.m. in the morning to go out and cook. But these are the things she would have said. Well, if the house is convenient, the kitchen is inside, there is light, I wouldn't mind doing it. Most men, most modern houses also have refrigerators. So I would think that's why I say that this is not a usual request. It is very unusual, a request. So a man in that situation could have said, hey babe, could you grab something for me from the refrigerator? I'm really hungry. Or he could have gone and done it himself. But we don't know the situations that exist in this case. But the main thing is, if you want a successful marriage, you have to be willing to serve. And that service doesn't have to be conditional. It doesn't also have to be transactional. A lot of modern women believe in, if you do for me, I will do for you. Why would I cook for you when I begged you for this and you didn't give me the money? I've been asking you for human hair of so and so amount and you didn't do it for me, and now you want me to go and cook for you by 3 a.m. I wouldn't do it. It should be unconditional. Service to one another should be unconditional. But this lady actually showed the trait that you will find in lots of modern women. I give it to the people in the comment. A lot of the women said that they will do it.
That can guarantee a success. The one principle that can guarantee a successful marriage is that you are not there to acquire anything. You are not there to improve your existence. You are not there to take advantage of another person's virtues, talents, abilities, smarts. You are there to make the other person's life easier. No one will divorce you if that's what you're doing. The problem is, we're sometimes very thoughtless. I thought I was making your life easier. I wasn't. I was actually hurting you. I never thought I would do that. So we do accidentally hurt each other with all good intentions. So we have to be a little more focused. In order to make your life better, I have to do it your way. I can't decide for you what's going to make your life better, and then you better appreciate it, or you're an ingrateful, difficult human being. If you're there to make your spouse's life easier, you will never get divorced.
There are men also that said that they will do it for their wives. And even I saw a comment from a woman that said that she is pregnant and her husband does for her all the time. It doesn't matter what time of the night. And I saw another comment from another man that said, I cook for my wife cooks for me. We have no problem doing that. And that is the way it should be. Women do a whole lot in the family. They take care of the home. A lot of them are even working outside the home. They take care of the children. So please, as a man, be out there to help your wife. Help your wife. And women, also be there to attend to the needs of your husband. If both of you do that, you will see great changes in your relationship. Please, I forgot to say, go down and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell, because that will allow me to alert you, or that will allow YouTube to alert you whenever there's a new video that I post. But please subscribe. A lot of you people are watching, but very little are subscribing. I really need your help to subscribe. It doesn't cost you any dime. It doesn't cost you a penny. Doesn't cost any money to do those things. The only thing that it does, it pulls the algorithm up. It brings the videos up, and it allows them to notify you, showing that you subscribed. It is free.
Please, Lord, tell me the secret to a successful marriage, because I don't want to do this over again. I don't know about this. I can't marry twice. I told God, give me the easy formula. I don't want to do this over and over again, and I want to get it right. And he gave me very simply Ephesians 5:33. God just dropped that scripture in my heart. When I saw this scripture, I said, God, is this the secret? That the man should love his wife and the woman should submit to her husband. NIV says the man should love and the woman should respect. When I saw that scripture, I said, that's all it takes, that I should respect this man. It's not harder than that, it's not more difficult than that, and that he should love me. Now you see, the challenge is this. As human beings, when we see this instruction, the first thing we will do is think, I will only submit if this man loves me. That's the natural, and the man will think, I will only love her if she respects me. That's human nature. Human beings deflect. Once they say there's a problem, you think it's because this person did not do. You will make excuses for yourself but blame someone else. So I felt, this should be easy. However, what they didn't tell me is that when you enter marriage, you will be up close to this person and you will see reasons not to want to respect them. So I was shocked when I got married, and I had a lot of reasons not to want to respect this man. I said, no wonder. If God is, let me advise you, if God is telling you to do something, it's because it will be hard for you to do. When I enter inside the marriage, I said, they didn't tell me that I will be telling him something that we should do. He will take almost 20 hours to answer me. What do they think? This decision is not other than this. And I said, no, this is a trap. God did not tell us the full story. And you see, interestingly, as women, we want unconditional love. The same way you want unconditional love is the way the man needs unconditional respect.
When you put the other person ahead of yourself, that's love. When you put the other person ahead of yourself, that's submission. And if each of us do that, we're going to end up with a pretty darn good marriage, aren't we? What's the biggest problem in marriage? The other person, always. Isn't that what we think? Yeah. But honestly, the biggest problem in marriage is selfishness. That's what hurts us the most. And that's why Jesus calls us, to each of us, to put the other person ahead of ourselves.
By the way, my name is Victor. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in my next video. Ciao.